cutting silks. Bring out your wares. Han passes by. Great Han passes by. You buy stuff for the Emperor's new clothes. 101 robes the Emperor needs before the April moon is old. Bring out your wares. Great Han will choose. Bring out your shining silks.
He doesn't know what is beautiful. He doesn't care whether things are beautiful or not. He'll cheat the weavers. If he tries to cheat the weavers, we'll take their part. This will be the best adventure we've ever had. I wonder why the weavers don't bring out their stuff. I wonder if they heard the talk. Someone's crying. Someone's crying here. Aha! I heard you at my door. That wicked Han sent you. Nobody sent us. What were you doing at my door? We were looking for an adventure. I'll give you an adventure. Leave back, all of you. A spy. Another spy. They were listening at our door. A spy. Han's men. Hansen. A spy. Baby coats off their bed. Yeah! The customers beat me when I said to my price. Starving the way Han is starving our children. Bring some corn. Tie them up. Bring me a lash. We aren't Han's men. We don't like Han. We want to take your part against him. What has he done to you? He hasn't done anything to us. We've never heard of him. Tell you what passed. Just now. Don't believe this. Everyone knows Han. Everyone knows how he robs the people. No!
Why do you take our part against him if he has done nothing to you?
We don't like his face. We don't like the way he walks. Those are not reasons. Yes, they are. We don't like people who do those things. That's why we want to take your part.
Come here. But this thing's true, and tie the hands.
Put away the latch. Who are you? Her name is Zara. Her name is Zan. Where do you come from? From wherever we pass an adventure. Where have you had adventures? In towered cities and green fields. Beyond mountains and across the seas. What is your trade? Whatever we need to make things happen right. There isn't any sense to that. Once we were sailors because our plan needed ships. Once we carried a baggage boat because we needed to wash the face of many men. And what will you do in our city? We don't know yet. Our plan hasn't come. How can you take our part against Han? We don't know that yet either. You talk foolish talk. Do you know what flowers and dragons and birds you will weave into your next piece of cloth? Of course not. Not until we start. They're waiting in our fingers and our hearts. Our next adventure is waiting in us. Like that. Just trust us, and we will take your part against Han. Aren't you afraid Han is the richest man in the whole entire kingdom? And the most powerful. Even the Emperor does what Han does. He thinks of nothing of his new clothes and just believes whatever Han tells him. It is a great risk to go against Han. His spies everywhere. You see, it is dangerous to take our part.
If it were safe, it wouldn't be an adventure.
Have you any plans against Han now? Yeah. We're praying to our ancestors for courage to carry it out. Tell us your plan. Listen, and you will hear our plan. Who will speak for us? I will speak? No, you will be too angry. You'll have us all killed for what you say. Let Ling speak. Her tongue runs smooth.
What is this? Did you not hear the boy who told you I was coming?
We heard. We heard, great Han.
Then why is not your cloth spread out for me to see?
You are very great, O Han. It is our mind to return to the way of our fathers.
Your fathers were weavers like yourselves.
That is true, great Han. But our fathers, and their fathers before them, for the stuff they wove to the Emperor himself. From the Emperor's hands, they received the price of their own work.
This is insolence. Bring out your cloth.
When the Emperor comes, great Han,
The Emperor has no time to be picking and choosing from many pieces of cloth. He must be dressed in splendor in every hour in a new robe. Bring out your goods, and we choose from before he comes. Now! My word is same as the Emperor's. I can have those who disobey me cast into the dungeon. I can have their heads struck off. Fetch it out! What are you waiting for?
we wish to show only the Emperor of just and merciful Han.
The Emperor will see what I show him, and nothing more.
And you'll show him only what we pay you to show. And if we have put our price in gold into your hands, you will find fault with our weavers and keep the best for yourself, pretending it's unfit. You're thieves and a liar. You keep the gold the Emperor sends for our weavings and give us make-believe gold. You keep the rare jewels and give us glass in their place. We will not pay you
never see one thread in your work.
When the emperor comes, Great Han,
I will tell him that not a piece of it is fit for his eyes to rest on.
how should we live?
After the emperor is gone, I will send my servants to your house, find out your stuff, tear it to tatters, and cast it into the mud of the streets.
No, no, Great Han! This time I've woven the most beautiful thing in my life. Do not destroy it.
Let me see it.
I am a weaver. Ling spoke for us all.
The emperor is on his way to your street with his empress. Be ready for his wrath.
Sin, bring out the most beautiful thing of your life. It is here. The emperor's eyes should rest on it. If he sees it, he never can destroy it. We will all bring out our work. Yeah! What is your plan?
It hasn't come yet.
Do you remember once how an old woman pulled yards and yards of shining stuff out of a nutshell?
It was like a ribbon of spider web with dew on it in the moonlight.
I wish we had it here. We could sell it and give the gold to the weaver.
A wish isn't a plan.
We must think.
I can see shining stuff, all green and coral and turquoise with petals of roses blowing over it, and gold like the sun on a ripening field of rice, and purple like faraway hills at twilight time. If I could only weave, I could make the most wonderful cloth in the world.
That isn't a plan either.
No, the plan hasn't come yet.
We must think harder. I have thought something.
What?
It is easy to make foolish people do what you want them to do.
That is true. You have only to call out what is most foolish in them, and you can make them do anything you wish.
Is there anything foolish in Han?
Han is too wicked to be foolish.
Is there anything foolish in the emperor? I have thought something foolish in the emperor. Tell it to me.
He cares about nothing but clothes.
We must think about that.
Put up your stuff. They're not fit for the eyes of the emperor to rest on.
Let us show you our work. See? Look at the beauty of them.
Tell them to be silent. Silence! Tell them I will.
Bow to the ground before your emperor. Hear his august word. You become ashamed of your trade. You have used glass and jewels.
Those jewels are not glass.
You see, it is as I have told you. The empress is too stupid to know real jewels from false.
The emperor should not be stupid.
If it is the will of the emperor, I will instruct the empress for an hour every morning and an hour every evening. She will learn to have pure jewels. She will no longer be stupid, and you will not have to send her away.
I do not want to be with Han. I do not like him.
I should not like to send her away.
A stupid person is not the empress.
You shall instruct the emperor.
You try to deceive the empress because she is stupid. For this, your looms will be broken and your weaving destroyed. Your bed is unfit stuff before me to my rooms in the palace, where I may see it cut to pieces and utterly destroyed.
You will sell it. You will make yourself rich on it. He's robbing us because we refuse to give him half the price.
He's a cheat. He takes our money.
The empress is right. He starves us. He's grinding us down.
He's a cheat.
Han is my minister. His word is my word.
You are no longer the royal weavers. I will find others to live in these houses and weave these patterns that have been used in the street from early times.
Merciful emperor, your weavers pray to you. Our fathers have taught us so much. There are the whole land, no others can weave the secret ways of the emperor.
If there are none in this land, I will fetch them from other lands.
Great emperor, we are weavers from a faraway land. We can weave you a stuff that is like no other stuff in the world. We can
capital stuff. If I had a robe of that, I could tell people about me are not fit to hold the position they have.
That is true, great Emperor. If you had a minister of your robes who is dishonest or not fit to be your minister, you would be afraid to have you order the stuff even. You would say that it could not be true. But great Han has no fear.
See how eager he is to have you order the stuff?
You can tell by that Han is honest and fit for the position he holds.
Yes, Your Majesty, we must have stuff open at once.
What price does this wonderful stuff?
He has nothing at all. Our pay is our joy in what we do.
We need only 20 chests of the purest gold and 20 jars of the costliest jewels. And we begin at once.
That is all we have.
Only bid Great Han here gives us a room in the palace. We may set up our loom, and the stuff shall be woven by this time tomorrow and cut and sewn by noon.
I can hardly wait until tomorrow. In the afternoon, I will walk through all the streets of the city to show the people my wonderful new clothes. Fetch your loom at once. I'll send gold and silk and jewels for your weaving from the royal stores. As for these bad weavers, Han shall deal with him as he will.
Pick up your stuffs. Prepare them before we return to the palace. And you will leave them there. Tomorrow, when they are destroyed, you shall be driven from the city.
We are going to the Emperor's palace.
He will send us silk and gold and jewels.
We'll give them to the weaver.
It will be enough to make them rich for a year.
We must find a strange loom.
We must find out what people do in there.
I will go among the people and find out how to be.
I will go and search out a strange loom. This will be the best adventure we've ever had. Zan, I heard the gong. I thought Han was coming.
The gong is the signal to open the gate. It always sounds, no matter who it is. It has a very different sound from Han's gong.
I'm glad you are here.
You act frightened.
Han sent word he is coming to see the stuff. He will expect to see us weave. Have you found out how?
I've found an old man to teach me. I've practiced all night long.
Show me, quick.
Oh, this is a fine loom you found.
I can think of fine stuff when I look at it, but I cannot find out how to weave.
Okay, there are 1,000 threads running from top to bottom, like strings on a line.
I see them, bright threads. Make a rainbow on the loom.
In the shuttle are more threads.
I can't see the shuttle. I don't know what it is.
It is this shape. In it is a long spool. On it is wound a long, long thread.
I see it, gold thread, shining, fine as a spider weave.
You pass the shuttle under the thread. Under, over, If you go on long enough, it's a clock.
I see it, like the shadow of many leaves, and below, stars in a pool.
Come and practice.
We'll pretend to put the shuttle through.
Under, over.
Under, over.
Faster, faster, faster yet.
Oh! We must hide the gold and silk and jewels the Emperor sent us to weave our stuff of. If Han sees them, he'll know we haven't woven them up.
We must pretend that we have woven them into wonderful cloth that no one can see.
Where shall we put them? There is no place in this room to hide anything.
That is strange.
I don't like this room. I feel as if sly things were not here. I think Han has secrets here.
He couldn't have things to hide. There are no chests to hide them in.
Han wouldn't have chests. He has dark ways of doing things.
It is a very fine room. Look at that great jewel, the halo there.
I don't like that room. It makes me creepy. I feel as if there were blood on it and tears.
It is as large as a pigeon's egg.
I think it is larger.
No, it isn't.
It spreads my fingertips more than a pigeon's egg does. Oh, it has come off!
Hurry, put it back before
That is very wonderful stuff.
We thought Great Han was coming.
I am the General of the Emperor's army. Great Han sent me ahead to report to him on the stuff.
Look then, is it not lovely?
It is enchanting.
I am sure you've never seen anything like it before.
No, I've never seen anything quite like it before.
That is not strange. There is nothing like it in the whole world.
Do you like the colors?
They are, most unusual. I would not know how to name that color right there.
That is red.
Yes, of course, red. I meant what shade of red was the color?
That is coral.
Coral. Yes, coral.
I like best the green and the turquoise and the amethyst all shining together.
Oh, the green. It is superb. And the
Turquoise.
turquoise. Yes, turquoise. I must know hot about the green and the turquoise.
And the amethyst.
Oh yes, the amethyst.
What else do you like?
I like it all.
I like this gold, the look of the sun on the ripening field of rice.
Oh, Han will like the gold. Yes, it's like the sun on a golden field of rice.
And see the purple with the look of faraway hills at twilight time?
Yes, that is one of the finest things of all. Green and gold and purple and coral and turquoise.
Touch it. It is so light and airy, you would think there was nothing there at all.
My fingers are too clumsy to touch such a fine stone web. I will go at once and tell Han how beautiful it is.
It is a fine plan you thought of.
The general is a strong man, yet he was afraid to tell the truth.
He is foolish.
Everyone is a little foolish. Everyone will be afraid to tell the truth.
Even Great Han was afraid to come. He sent the general ahead to find out for him.
Please.
Great Han, here's the wonderful stuff.
I shall have to look for myself before I can leave the extravagant things that you say.
What reason have you to doubt the things I say?
They sound like things one imagines. Purple, coral, green, and gold.
I'm a general in the Emperor's army. I command 100,000 men for every medal on my chest. Is that not proof I speak the truth?
My position is not proof of a man's word.
That is true, High Han.
I hear the only proof you will accept is gold in your hand.
The only proof I will accept is what my own eyes tell me. If you have lied to me about the wonder of this stuff, I shall have you punished, in spite of your medals.
You are nothing but a buyer of cloth. You cannot punish a general in the Emperor's army.
I am the minister of the Emperor's robes, one who dresses more to them than his entire army. I can punish any man I please. Stand aside. I will see the stuff you reach for, maiden.
Ah, you did not say half enough. Of the green, and the turquoise, and the gold. It reminds me of rice that I once saw harvested.
With the low sun slanting over it.
Yes, it was like the sun on a harvest field of rice. The Emperor must see this at once.
We are ready to put the garments on him.
Are all the garments made of the same cloth?
All the same.
They all have green and coral and purple and gold?
All.
But each one has a different pattern in the middle of the back.
Oh, this is a pattern. What is the pattern in the middle of the great train?
That is like the shadow of many leaves, and below, stars in a pool, and the border is purple, like faraway hills at twilight.
Shadow of many leaves. Stars in the pool. That sounds kind of dull.
With a jewel in each star.
Ah, a jewel in each star. That ought to please the Emperor. And the border like ripening races, did you say?
Oh, no. The border's like faraway hills at twilight.
Yes, of course. I'm glad of that. I should not have like golden border. And what's the name of the piece on the loom?
That is the undermost garment of all.
And the most garment of all.
The great train is woven and sewn, and the splendid outer garment, and the long tunic, and the short tunic under that, and the wonderful long trousers, and the glittering little shoes. But the straight little shirt that goes next to the sacred body of the emperor is not yet cut or sewn. It lacks 1 inch of weaving.
It will be done by the time you touch the emperor.
Are not coral and green and purple and gold too beautiful for the undermost garment of all?
Nothing is too beautiful to touch the sacred body of the emperor.
That is true. The Emperor is waiting outside by the pomegranate trees. I'll fetch him at once. The servants have left finger marks on my great ruby. I will have them lashed 1,000 times.
not trust Han anymore.
He will take his position away from him.
Then he cannot beat and rob the weavers.
The Emperor must know.
We must let the Emperor catch Han in his lie.
But Han must not touch the Emperor.
What is your plan?
It hasn't come.
What was that?
Somebody knocked.
There is nobody here.
It came from there.
That couldn't be. There is no door.
I wonder which way the loom is.
It is here.
Who is that?
We are the weavers from a faraway land.
Why did you not answer when I knocked?
We could not find the door.
Oh, there is no door. It is a secret passage of the Emperor. You should have called out. Then I would have gone away. Ah!
She has gone to her ancestors.
She has a crown on her head.
It is the Empress. Get out, get out. She can't see what you're doing.
What if highlights are here?
How beautiful she is. How still. I feel a soft breath on my hand.
She is not with her ancestors.
Her spirit is only a little way off.
Bring it back.
Quick, before Han comes with the Emperor.
Fan hard.
You are blowing my hair about.
We are pulling your spirit back to your body.
It is back.
Why did it go away?
I was afraid. Oh, I'm afraid again.
No, bring it back. No.
You must be more gentle. Do not be afraid.
Why are you afraid?
I was afraid you would tell the Emperor that I came here. The Emperor! Oh!
Not tell.
She's too far away. She cannot hear.
We will not tell.
She's still too far away.
We will not tell.
Did you say something?
We said that we would not tell the Emperor that you came here.
If you should tell the Emperor, he would believe what Han says.
We heard what Han said.
He says you are stupid.
He says you are not fit to be Empress.
Yes. So the Emperor wants to know whether I see the stuff. And he wants to watch me look at it for the first time. He ordered me to stay in my inner room and to speak to no one who has seen the stuff. He's going to send for me to come see it when he is here. Oh, I cannot bear to be watched. Can I look? That is why I came in secret.
Look then.
Oh, I'm afraid to look.
Do not be afraid.
If I cannot see the stuff, the Emperor will send me away. I cried real tears from the evening star to the morning star for fear I could not see it.
You cannot be unfit to be Empress. You are beautiful. You are wise. You are good.
I will look. You must not watch me look. Turn the other way.
Have you looked?
I can't get my fan down enough.
I'll put it down for you.
Oh, no. Look the other way.
You cannot keep the sacred water drops from your eyes. Zan, the beauty of our stuff moves the Empress to tears.
The Empress's tears are the highest praise our stuff could have.
The green and the turquoise and the gold like the sun on a yellowing field of rice. And the purple like faraway hills at twilight time make even the Empress weep with joy.
Ah, yes. When I look long in it, I weep too.
And the pattern like the shadow of many leaves and stars and a pool is like sadness of beautiful things that are gone.
It is not strange that her eyes brim over.
She would not be fit to be Empress if our stuff did not hurt her heart with its beauty.
It would be terrible not to be the Empress.
I'm glad the Empress came to look and When she talks to the emperor about the colors, he will see that she is not stupid.
Green, and the turquoise, and the gold, and the purple.
Like faraway hills at twilight time. And the pattern, like the shadow of many leaves.
It's like sweet memories, sad memories, of beautiful things that are gone.
The emperor!
He will send for me! You will not tell the emperor?
No.
When I come in, you must act as if you have never seen me.
Yes.
Give me plenty of time to wash the tears from my eyes.
He is almost here.
I will go.
We must pretend this stuff is finished. We have taken it from the loom. The finished garments are finished. The finished garments are folded over there.
Give me plenty of time to wash the tears from my eyes.
The sooner you go, the more time you'll have.
I have gone.
We must pretend to be making the undermost garment of all. I'll be cutting it. I will be threading the needle. What shape is the undermost garment of all? Like this. How do you tell that the emperor can count his lies? The plan hasn't come yet.
Fetch the Empress at once.
The emperor!
Why do you grin?
I'm not grinning.
You watched my face as the yellow cat watches a hole where your mouse may come out. What thoughts were stealing around in your mind and your eyes were sliding up and down my face?
I wish to rejoice my eyes in your delight when you saw this stuff.
It is death to ferret the thoughts in the Emperor's face. To your knees! Rise!
Alas, the emperor is angry. We should have left the stuff on the loom till he came. We asked hard in that we took the stuff from the loom to make it up in the garments.
Ah, where have you put the garments?
If the emperor looked behind us, he will see the garments folded and piled high. I'll accept this undermost garment of all, which I have cut and am about to sew.
Will the emperor be pleased to look at the great train these weavers have made for you? Coral and gold and purple, with a shadow pattern of many leaves in the middle of the back?
They may show me the way.
If great hat will turn a little more, I can fasten the train onto your shoulders, so the emperor may see the colors shine as they sweep the floor. I will help you spread it out. Go and make a plan. The plan won't come. Think.
Ouch! You put the pin through my coat.
Forgive the pin, great Han. Well, that the emperor may see the colors sweep off the floor. Do not the folds make you think of a rainbow?
Those are colors such I've never seen before.
They are very rare colors. The petals of roses going across this splendid outer garment, and the border, the color turquoise at the bottom of this long tunic. If the emperor will remove his coat, I may slip this tunic over his head to make sure it fits as it should.
You may remove my coat.
If the emperor will lower his head. Wait, it's caught. Marvelous! The tunic has the lines of a red lily on the edge of a stream. The emperor has the look of a god. He is a pattern of beauty in this tunic. What he will be when all his new clothes are on.
The Empress! Let no one speak till she has seen the stuff. Han, stand there where the great train is playing from the door. I will stand here with the tunic greets her as she enters.
Look the other way. I cannot bear your eyes.
Why does the empress fear our eyes? Why does the Empress laugh when she sees the Emperor's full coat?
If Great Khan will heard of it, the Empress can better see the pattern in the middle of the back.
Why does the Empress weep?
It is a pattern in the middle of the back. The beauty of it moves her to tears.
The pattern, like the shadow of many leaves, is like sweet memories, sad memories, of beautiful things that are gone.
Aha! But why did she laugh when she first came in?
The colors of the tunic I put on the Emperor when I removed the old coat make her laugh with joy.
The green, and the turquoise, and the purple, and the gold is like sunlight dancing over a ripening field of rice.
It makes her spirit dance too.
She would not be fit to be Empress if she was too stupid to feel the beauty of our stuff.
Ah, Han, you are wrong. The Empress is not stupid.
Great Han!
This is the most insolent of the weavers. Take her away.
I'm not insolent now, Great Han. See, I kneel. I knock my head against the floor. All the way back, pray by my voice, hear me.
Why are you outside the gates by now?
Do not drive us from the city. We cannot leave the shrines of our ancestors. Our fathers worshipped there before us, and their fathers before them. Our hearts will wither and die where they are not.
In an hour, the Emperor will pass through the streets with new clothes. When he comes to yours, let the houses be empty and the doors be shut.
We will serve you. We will give you gold. Only let us stay where our fathers have been.
If any of you remain when the Emperor comes, he shall die.
Emperor!
You have touched the Emperor's coat. Take this weaver and have her lashed, till her coat is in tatters, and her knees bear up no more, and cast her into the streets. Make haste to your fellows, weaver. If they're not gone by the time the Emperor comes, they shall feel my wrath before they die.
No!
What is your plan?
It has come. The train, the Emperor's train. Your feet are on it. It will tear.
Get off! Get off! Get off!
Not
there!
there.
Get on the train! You idiot!
No, no. Your foot is on the undermost garment of all.
Take your foot off!
No, not that.
Lift your foot!
No, the arms. Get off.
Lift your foot!
No, you're ruining it all. Oh, you have torn it to rags. Look, Your Majesty. He has ruined the undergarment of all.
Now when the Emperor walks the streets this afternoon, he will have to wear one knot of our weavings.
I will have your head struck off for this.
No, no, mercy, mercy, I did not mean to do it.
Cast him into the dungeon. I decide how he shall be punished.
No, no, it's not my fault.
Anyone might step on it once.
But why did you dance and stamp on it?
It is death to stamp on the Emperor's robes.
It was not my fault. I cannot see the stuff.
I am not fit to be my minister. This is truly wonderful stuff. To find out a man's thoughts. You have done me a great service. As for reward you will.
As the keepsake of this room, that ruby in the panel there will be dear to us.
Is the great ruby in my panel?
Why do you stare? It is easily replaced.
It is dear to me. Give them some other.
They shall have what they ask. They could have asked much more.
I will give you topaz twice the size of that.
The topaz would be too large, Great Han.
The ruby is just large enough.
I will give you thrice its worth in gold.
That would be a great sum.
I will give it worth 10 times over if you will take another stone and go your way.
You set a great price upon it.
It is a very pure jewel. If the Emperor give us the ruby with their own sacred hands, it will be worth all the other jewels in the world.
I do not know how to get it off.
If the Empress twists a little, perhaps.
And presses as she twists. So, push on it. So,
A little more.
How?
It is the bad stuff I took from the weavers. I have not yet had time to cut its tatters.
Is that all there is in the hiding place?
That is all.
There is nothing there but bad weaving and false jewels.
There is nothing else.
Bind him and lock him safe. I myself will settle all this treasure to prove his word.
have a care. The tunic, it is thin as air. It is fragile as a butterfly's wing. Something may catch on it.
Fragile. Oh yes, remove the tray.
Oh, the great train! Han has worn away!
Remove the tray.
The hour for the procession through the streets is almost here. If the new clothes should feel strange to the Emperor, he might not walk with the grace that makes the people praise him.
They may feel strange, They're as light as a moonbeam that falls across the arm.
They have no more weight than a dream.
Would it not be well for the emperor to walk about in them before he goes among his people?
Then he would not feel strange enough when he walks the streets.
You have made a good plan. First I'll bathe in the pool under the pomegranate tree.
If it is the will of the emperor, we will set out his wonderful new clothes when he is made ready.
Then his eyes can judge of great Han's guilt.
And his sacred hands will not be soiled.
You may set out the steps.
Is it the emperor's wish that we help him put on the garments we have made?
They are as sheer as a dragonfly's wing and as soft as a milkweed pod. They must be handled by one who knows.
You shall array me with your own hands. When I am dressed, you shall carry the great train before the people. You shall wear rich garments and chains of gold about your necks and be called the imperial court weavers. At last, I know you're not stupid. You shall return to me to judge the stuff.
Quick, we must get this stuff the emperor sent us out of here.
We will give them to the weavers.
We will tell them Han has fallen, and they need not leave the city.
We must run fast, that will hurry them away.
Wait,
Oh, what?
do you know the way to the street?
No, do you?
No.
Then we must ask the first man we meet. Oh!
What?
Do you know the name of the street?
No, do you?
No.
And how can we ask the first man we meet the way?
We'll have to run through all the streets until we find it.
There are many streets.
We'll have to run fast.
Yes, or the weavers will be gone.
And the emperor will call for us to put on his wonderful new clothes.
And if we are not there, off with our heads!
Oh! Mother, I'm hungry. You must be patient, child of a weaver. I want to go to rice. There is no more rice. But mother, I'm hungry. I have nothing to give you, little teardrops.
God's coming.
Where has Frau been, mother? She has been to Han. When did God go to Han, mother? To beg him to let us stay in the homes of our fathers. God doesn't beg for what she wants. She speaks loud. God has begged Han for mercy.
God walks wearily.
Why does God walk wearily, mother? Her news is heavy in her feet.
Lost coat is in tatters.
Why is God's coat in tatters, mother? Mother, do you know why God's coat is in tatters? They have used the lash on her.
God is here. Get me a drink.
Why are you so still?
Let us leave the gods and the shrines our ancestors have built and go forth. What is to happen will happen. The emperor walks through the streets this afternoon to show the people his wonderful new clothes. At every street he will stop to let the people look their fill. When he stops here, the doors must be shut and the house is empty. If any is still here, he will die.
Let us go in. We slipped together so we would carry from the city.
Be very swift. My knees would not bear me up, and I was long in coming. By now the emperor will be upon his way.
Why did you stop?
I felt as if this were the street.
Why did you feel like that?
I don't know.
You must know.
I feel it is the street. I haven't any reason.
You can't think a thing is true without a reason.
It is often done.
That is true, but then people make up reasons.
I don't like made up reasons.
It must be the way it makes you feel.
That is it.
How does it make you feel?
I don't know. I feel things, but I don't know what they are.
You can't feel a thing without knowing what it is.
I do it all the time.
I remember something.
What?
There was a sign.
It said the street of,
The street of,
it won't come.
I know how to make it come.
How?
Stop trying, then it'll pop in your head all of a sudden.
What if it pops too late?
It is almost too late now.
I feel as if the weavers are getting ready to leave this minute.
I remembered something.
What?
If this is the street, the sign will be here.
Look for a sign.
There is no sign.
We have looked everywhere.
This is not the street.
We must run to the next street.
There is no time. The emperor will be calling for us.
If we go back now, the weavers will leave the city. They will weave about it, and they will never be happy again.
If we don't go back now, we'll wake up tomorrow morning without any heads.
We must run.
Oh!
What?
We can't take these
gone when the emperor came.
Will the emperor order the doors be opened and his faithful weavers called out?
Beat on the doors. Call to any who are in there to come out.
The emperor bids you to come
Come
out!
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 Out! We are not fit.
How's this?
Great emperor, we are true children of your loom. Their hearts melt at the wonder of your new clothes.
They do not feel themselves fit to gaze upon your splendor.
They have a nice good. Fetch Han from the guard. Come to rise. Han, look upon my new clothes. Tell the people what you see.
I see nothing at all.
Tell the people what you have done, that you are unfit to be my minister and blind to this wonderful stuff.
I've beaten and robbed and starved people. I've made myself rich off the emperor's robes.
For long I have trusted this man. I put the fate of my faithful weavers in his hands. Now I trust them. The empress, who Han tried to make him believe a stupid person for his own ends, has seen the beauty of the stuff. She says the jewels are pure and the patterns, the royal patterns from the days of her fathers. Now I put the fate of Han in your hands. Judge this man. How shall he be punished?
Put him to death! Let this scene over. Drag him from the city.
Pass him out of the city gates. To your feet. Take up the train. There are many streets where the wonderful step has not been seen.
I have thought a great thought.
Tell your God.
If we stay here with your weavers, we can teach them our secrets while the sight of your robes is fresh in their eyes.
That is a good thought.
A great honor was come to you, and you shall carry the emperor's train.
I never carried an emperor's train before.
We will show you. You lift the train so, together, and spread it so that the pattern of the shadow of many leaves may be plain to see, and swing it together a little, so that as you walk, the green and the coral and the purple may shine in the sun.
You stand here.
You here.
Hold out your hand.
The cloth is very fragile. You must handle it like a thistle down.
Not too tight, you will crush the folds.
They are ready, Your Majesty.
If the emperor will walk in a few paces, that these lucky ones will follow the grace of his moving.
I will walk a few paces.
Ah, that is right. Now it shines and shimmers. See the colors?
Merciful emperor, your weavers pray to you.
What is your prayer?
Only let us remain in the houses and weave on the looms of our fathers.
You shall remain in your houses and worship at the shrines of the ancestors. These weavers shall teach you their secrets. You and your children shall weave for the emperor and the city forever. I know you are fit to be my royal weavers. If you were not, you would have not been able to see the beauty of my robes.
Mother, the emperor has nothing on but his underwear.